when you hear what I've got to say, I'm sure you won't be able to turn your head away.
Alright, what's good, everybody? We back with another episode of The Concrete, episode 36. Here with my guy, Miles Jah. You feel me? Appreciate you for coming on, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep tuning in. Showing all the love.
Appreciate y'all having me, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Word.
So, like, I always like to start The Concrete off with an icebreaker, man.
Word.
So, in your life, what's the best vacation you ever had, man?
The best vacation I ever had, bro? I'm not even gonna cap. I got that answer ready. That's crazy. I just came back from Vegas like last year.
Okay.
Bro, and I wasn't even out there on some Vegas type time. Like I was out there with family celebrating my grandma's birthday.
But Vegas,
but it still turned into, you know what I'm saying? Like it still turned into something fun and shit. So I've never smoked some weed like I smoked in Vegas, bro. Ever in my life.
Right.
I'm dead ass, bro. The weather was crazy, perfect. I got to see the Grand Canyon and all that. Like that was crazy in and of itself. It was just beautiful out there for real. Like mad mountains, mad deserts, all that. But same token, it was mad fun. Like I couldn't walk into anywhere, bro, without there being a casino in that bitch.
Right, definitely. That's definitely
like,
how Vegas is. And you you might have spent a little bit too much money.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, look, I had it in my head. Like, I'm gonna keep it moderate this trip. I already know how people do when they come to Vegas. They spend bread. So I'm like, the first day I went to the casino with $60, bro. I turned that shit into what? I don't know. My grandma remembered, but it was like at least $500 or $600.
Okay, you made something shake. You made something shake out
there.
there.
Yeah, you feel me? So, but no, I was real conservative with my shit just because I knew that I'm entering the grounds where you spend money.
Right. So, and it's meant for you to lose.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good time though. It was great. All my family was out there. I got to chill with my grandpa, my grandma, everybody. So it was great vibes.
Okay, so that's gonna take me into my next question. Like, how did you come up? Where you from? Family oriented? Like, let us know something about that. Like, how did it go?
Definitely love my family. A lot of them be beefing, but fuck that shit. We all we got.
Yeah, that's family.
Like, but no, I'm from North Philly. I grew up 16th and Tioga.
Okay.
Right over there in North. When I was in like 6th grade, I had got expelled from school. Just being like trying to be the funny boy, trying to be the class clown and shit. So, excuse me again. My mom moved us to the suburbs, so I moved to the Lower Merion area.
Okay.
Like right out.
I'm familiar with Lower Merion.
For sure. So I went out there. I went to middle school out there. I had to actually repeat a grade because I had got expelled. I got expelled like in the middle of the year or something. So whatever I did didn't count so far. So. Me and my family moved to the suburbs. My mom basically was trying to get me out of the hood. Not even my mom and my dad were both trying to get me out the hood. Basically, like not even just me and my older sister. My older sister used to hoop, so they was trying to put her in a school where people be hooping.
Right.
So they was looking right at Lower Merion. Kobe went there. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So we wound up moving out there. I spent a lot of time. I spent basically the 4 years of high school and then the 2 years of the rest of middle school. After I had got expelled, I spent all that time out there, met all my homies and stuff. I got real oriented with the white people and how they was living and shit. That was like kind of a culture shock for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was from out here. But nonetheless, it kind of molded me into who I am, nonetheless. You know what I mean? So,
gave you a different aspect on life.
Yeah, 100%. It showed me that there's more than just these Philly streets.
Definitely.
So that was dope. While I was out there, man, it's funny. I had this. I think my boy is from. He's from somewhere Asian, So I had an Asian friend. He basically was like, "Yo, you trying to rap over this instrumental with me?" And like this was like 7th grade, bro. So I maybe was like 12, whatever, however old you are in 7th grade. And I was like, "Nah, bro, I ain't no rapper. What the fuck do I look like?" And he was like, "Come on, bro, just spit a verse." And that was the first time in my life I had ever rapped, ever. And from there, that, like we were saying earlier, it just snowballed into like, all right, I think I could do this. I think I could write another verse. I think I could write another verse. You know what I'm saying? And thank God for that, boy. Like,
that's what's up. That's what's up. So, as far as like in your family, like who inspired you? Because you like the music, just like you said,
pop.
you just stumbled upon it. Like how? So how did your pop like?
Definitely my dad. You? Yeah. So, like, it's kind of a long story. Me and my dad didn't really. Like, I didn't know him as much as I would have wanted to growing up. But all along, he was already in the music industry. So that shit was kind of already, like, it was already kind of, like, in my blood, like, embedded in my DNA type shit. And, like, also on top of it, like, shout out. It's a long story. Like, basically, like, when I was born, my mom had a husband. And he like raised me my whole life, so I call him dad too. Like, that's really like my dad for real. Like, I love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so while I was growing up, he would always play me music, bro. Like, he played me everything that you could ever imagine, bro. Like, between R&B, rock music, hip hop, like, he just played me everything, bro. For some reason, that shit just set off the spark in my head. Like, I just loved the music after that, bro. Like, the main thing that I remember from my childhood was riding around with my pop, listening to music all the time.
Yeah,
bro.
I think that's like for any male, and you had your father in your life or some type of father figure. That's always like a memorable moment. That riding around in the car, just listening to music.
And like, he wouldn't let us. I don't know if it was like he wouldn't let us, but we never skipped a song in the car or nothing, bro. So basically, I was just listening to projects back to back. Like, full albums all the way through, bro. Like, so that kind of just like molded me into the musician that I am, with like creating projects and creating cohesive sounds. You know what I'm saying? Not just throwaway singles that mean nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So, all right, we figure out how you got into the music and all that, but like, you do more than just music, and you not just on a song, you're not just the artist, you're not just the producer, you're not just the engineer, you might be the graphic designer, you might be anything on it. So like, how did that all come together to create Miles Jah? Like, how did that happen?
Bro, Miles Jah created that. Like, basically, alright, once I linked with the Asian boy I was telling you about before, shout out Kyle. If you watching this, shout out Kyle. Bro.
You keep calling him the Asian boy, he got a name.
No, facts. So once I linked up with Bull and I started getting into that swing of like, yo, I could write another verse, it just kind of was like, okay, if I'm gonna really do this for real, like, how am I gonna get all this other stuff that comes with being an artist? So it's like, okay, I want to drop my first single. Immediately I need graphic design.
Definitely.
What do? I don't know. I can't afford that shit. So I'm gonna go on YouTube and find out how to make an album cover. You know what I'm saying, like, and it literally, everything just snowballed from there. I go on YouTube, how to engineer my own song, how to produce my own song.
It just sounded like to me you're just very proactive with anything you do.
It was just like, look, I can either deal with some middlemen or I can get the job done now to the best of my ability and with my vision. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how it happened, bro. Like, graphic design, engineering, producing, songwriting, all that was just something that, like, all different things that I had to learn just to make myself better. But then it came a point where it's like, okay, maybe I could do this for other people. Maybe I could make some cheese off this professionally. Like,
That's smart, man. You're a hustler, man. So, man, in 2021, you dropped your tape, The Soldier. On all platforms. Like, how did you feel, and what went into what's The Soldier? Like, how did you feel at that time, that mood? What were you in? Like,
I got you. So, The Soldier is kind of one of my more interesting projects because, like, first of all, I came up making very conscious music all the way through. Like, anything I ever made had a conscious message to it. Not that The Soldier doesn't, because there are definitely some conscious songs on that genre. But when I was interning here, it was the first time that I'm seeing like what the studio life is like. I'm seeing all these artists, bro. Like Uzi was here 7 days a week, bro. Like I'm talking every single day. He lived here basically, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I was an intern, like I'm watching this boy record all this, bro. Eternally Take, whatever, bro. Fruits of Shuffle, Sanguine Paradise, all that, bro. I'm watching him record that shit. And I'm just like, yo, I'm dumb inspired, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, but this is crazy. So, like, I just took my ass right into the room next door and just started making music. Like, I'm like, yo, I need to start experimenting with my vocal cords, experimenting with my sound and whatnot.
Right.
So, really, Uzi was a big inspiration off that. Not even that the music sounds like Uzi's music, but just the fact that, like, watching him work,
his work
watching him get it done, I'm like, oh, okay.
This how it goes.
I'm gonna go hit the mic right now. You know what I'm saying? So The Soldier was A, it was a lot of experimental shit, but B, it was a lot of like, while I'm babysitting the Uzi sessions, when I get some free time, let me just go lay something.
Work on your stuff.
Yeah.
Right. That's smart. So like, what went into the features on your first tape? Well, your first tape.
What went into them features? Like, those, it's the same thing. Like, those were just people that I was meeting off the strength of me working here. Like Eli, Frenchie, whoever else. XG was on the tape originally. We had some we had some problems with the video, so that never dropped. But,
okay.
Like any of those features were just people that I was meeting from the studio and meeting through this music industry life. Except for Lim, I already knew Lim before that tape.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just like, yo, I see that you're going crazy, bro. I genuinely want to work with you. And like, same token, they see that I'm working here. They see that I'm going crazy. So it was just hand in hand,
Right.
One hand watch the other.
And I heard that you mentioned you like Uzi, but like, did you work with Uzi at one point here, or like other artists like being here? Like, how did that happen? The artists you work with here, and like just being here. I understand that you here, but they have to see something in you to actually trust you to bring you in.
Oh yeah, for sure. You talking about Milkboy, right?
Yeah, like
okay. That just kind of was. I want to say it was easy. It wasn't easy, really, though. It was easier than the interns have it now, only because I knew what I was doing. I came into the game already. I knew Pro Tools like the back of my hand. I knew how to run a session. I knew how to bounce the files. I knew how to deal with the clients. Like everything that an intern comes here to learn. I'm saying I already knew all of it. Right. So it just was like, the owners, I'm sure if they were here, they would tell you too. Like, the owners would just look at me and just say, like, look, at a certain point, it's like, you clearly know what you're doing. Yeah. Why don't you run some sessions for us? And I'm like,
it only made sense.
I'm in my head at the time. I'm like,
you was scared?
Be an engineer.
A lot of pressure, huh?
Yeah,
a lot of pressure.
You know what I'm saying? Especially at one of the most legendary joints in the city. So, but yeah, that's really how it happened. They just saw I knew what I was doing.
And like, when big artists and stuff like that come here, like, what do you think? Like, do they choose the engineer, or like, what made them choose to want to work with you? Like, how did that happen?
So we kind of like, we have a general consensus, no matter like, if they don't know who they want to work with, if they don't have a specific person in mind, like all of our engineers are great. Right. For you to even work here, you
definitely gotta be great.
So the artists trust that. They know that this is one of the best studios, so even if they had never met me before, it's just like, we know we're coming to the best.
Right.
None of them were really like anything specific that I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Like when I work with NBA, or when I work with Tory, or when I work with Jack Harlow, like it was just like, yo, you want the session? Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like...
It was just... It wasn't as, like, difficult as everybody thinking.
Yeah, like, it wasn't...
I definitely feel that.
Yeah,
So, me being from Chester, like, I know you work with a couple artists from Chester. And how does that, like, who the artists you work with, and how did those relationships happen?
That's a good question. I mean, a lot of them are just my clients that I met here, but over time, formed relationships with... shit, man. Chester is underestimated. Like, I genuinely think that. Like, y'all got a lot of people coming out of there that's
right.
Really,
definitely a lot of talent there.
Yeah, that's really hot. Like, Maybe it's because y'all so close to Philly. Like, I don't know.
Here we go.
But no, I would say like BK. I definitely was fucking. BK was probably one of my first Chester clients.
Okay.
I would say WAP. WAP is crazy. WAP is, how old is WAP? Like 18, 19, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Bro, they don't got work ethics like WAP, bro. Like, that's what you gotta do if you want to be out here really doing this thing, bro. Like,
right.
When you 18, 19, you better be going as hard as possible, just like I was, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
WAP is crazy. Hawk G's is crazy. He was in here snapping with BK. I would say Big 90. Big 90 be going crazy. Shout out Big 90. A lot of Chester niggas, bro. Like,
yeah.
But I would say like those is really the ones I'm really looking at right now. Like, yo, I see the potential.
Definitely. I feel that. And so as far as like, what's your vibe in the studio? Like, what do you need to get your session going? I know you got your White Claws. Shout out to White Claws. But like, what do you need to have a good session for you?
So you mean like me recording or me running somebody's session?
You running somebody's session with the stuff that you need in there.
I need them to give a fuck, bro. I need them to show up ready to work, bro. Yeah, bro. Cause bro, what do I look like, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, just the bull who sits in the chair. Like, I'm here to help you to make your music better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't just show up and bullshit and smoke some fucking backwoods and take some stories, bro.
Right.
You paying $105 an hour to take some stories,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If you want to come here, let's work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I need out the fucking artist. For me to enjoy the session, I need them to give a fuck, bro. And that shit be making me heated, bro, because it's really like a lot of artists, you believe it or not, who come in here who don't care at all, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just got money to waste sometimes.
Waste time, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to give a fuck. I need you to show up. Yo, here's the 5 beats I'm doing tonight. I need to get all 5 done. I got the hooks ready. I got the verses ready. Everything is done, bro. All we got to do is lay the vocals, and all you got to do is mix it.
Right.
That's how you maximize on your studio session and get the best out of your engineer, from my experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe bring me a little dinner, maybe bring me some weed, whatever. You don't even got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even got to do all that. As long as you show up prepared, bro, that's all I need, personally. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you being from Philly, man, like, this area is known for hip-hop, music, all that. Like, it don't matter what genre. Who's your top 5 Philly artists all the time?
Oh,
your opinion. God, I know it's hard. I know it's pulling teeth. I know.
You ready?
Oh, it's easy?
Miles Jah. Boom, that's 5 right there.
Okay, making a band style.
If I'm gonna throw one of my niggas on top, the 6th nigga, Miles Jah, easy, bro. It's like, let's keep it a buck.
Okay. I feel that.
But no, that's just the rapper in me talking.
It's supposed to talk like that.
If I'm gonna keep it a bean, I would say Philly niggas. I'm watching Pound Side right now. Pound Side obviously going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's a lot of people, bro. I don't even want to like hone in on specific people because all my clients gonna be like, damn, that nigga didn't mention me. Like, that's crazy. But I think y'all know who you are. A lot of people be going crazy, bro. If you come in this joint and you bullshitting, you know who I'm talking about. If you come in this joint and you're making some fucking music,
you know who I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, I feel that.
Feel me?
As far as you, what pushes you? Is it self-motivation? Is it something you wake up every morning and think about? Is your family? Like, what pushes you to keep going every day and do this thing you do that you love to the best of your ability?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. So, I mean, a lot of it is like, bro, like, I can't lose. I came this far. A lot of challenges in life don't be scaring me no more, bro. Like, I've accomplished a good amount since the moment I was younger, bro, and it's just like, shit don't be scaring me, bro. When I'm faced with a challenge, I'm like, okay, let's do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I woke up today, I didn't know I was gonna do a full band. You know, for a lot of people that could be overwhelming. You got a lot of shit to mic up, you got a lot of different shit to patch in, and you gotta set up drums, you gotta set up keys, you gotta set up vocals, this and that, whatever. Like, for some people that could be really overwhelming. Like, and you gotta do everything fast.
Right.
For me, like, that was dropped on me today, unexpected. I didn't even know that was gonna happen, bro. But not for a single second did I flinch, bro. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, so let's do it then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it done. Like,
so basically, you saying it's just self-motivation. Like, the thing that motivates you is just what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen from it.
That and just like I'm not even scared, bro. Like I don't need to. I feel like sometimes I don't need to be motivated. It's just natural. Like I'm not scared to go out and do whatever needs to be done. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But same token, if I'm gonna keep it 100, like a big factor is just the world in general, bro. Like I'm a very, like I said, I came up making conscious music, but I really hyper analyze a lot of the world and life in general. So the short version of that is just like, bro, we gotta help our people, bro.
Right.
Like we sitting down doing this interview, bro. Like we gotta all be a fucking conglomerate, bro.
Move as a unit, right?
No, for real, like, and it's like, bro, it's no reason that your ancestors and my ancestors built this motherfucking country, and we still, you mean like,
right? Trying to catch up.
Yeah, we still trying to catch up to the rest of the world, bro.
Right.
It ain't no fucking reason, bro. Right. So that alone is a lot of motivation, bro. To know that there's a chance that I could become a millionaire or a billionaire off of doing this shit, off this music shit, easy. Right. And to know that I could help people with them resources, with that money, and help the people below me, whatever, help poor people or people in poverty and shit like that, bro. That shit drives me, bro, because I got family who's living the same life, bro. And it's like, for what?
Right.
Why? Like we're royalties, bro. Like we're kings and queens out this motherfucker, bro. Like
definitely.
I'm saying, what do we look like trying to catch up on some bullshit? You mean? So that alone, bro, that shit be having me juiced up, ready to go, bro.
Right.
You mean? Like,
so I know we talked about, man, you're a confident person. You told us how confident it was. You feel me? It's self-motivation. But you human. Tell me about a time you was most uncomfortable and it was like, man, I might gotta get this shit up. Like, everybody, you might not have said it to the world, but when you was in a room by yourself and it was you in there,
bro, like,
you know how I go.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. It's been a lot of moments like that. When I met Jack Harlow, this is what me and him talked about. Just like self-doubt and moments like that. He kind of just told me like, yo, you're never not going to feel self-doubt. Like it's always gonna pop up here and there. You just gotta let that shit roll off your shoulders.
Right.
I'm saying, like, feel it and let that shit rock.
Right.
So, you know, I felt that shit a lot over time. The most recent moment, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like there was a terrible, like tragic event that happened at one of my a show that I did like last week. There was like a shooting or whatever, and like, you know, the whole crowd dispersed. It seemed like a mass shooting type situation, but it was really just a bull trying to kill another bull, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
the usual stuff that goes the stupid stuff.
Yeah. And he really didn't care who he was firing at in the crowd. You mean? Like,
yeah, that's terrible.
A lot of random civilians getting hit and shit like that. This was literally like last week.
It's crazy.
So for me, like, that was the first time in a while where I'm like, damn, like, should I give this shit up, bro? Like, am I really about to risk my life? On the same token, everybody I invited out there, my family, my cousins, my friends, all this shit, do I keep inviting them to shows where there's a risk that something could happen?
Yeah,
like,
that's stupid.
That was the first moment where I'm like, oh shit, like maybe I should fucking consider what I'm doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If there's genuine possibility that someone's life could be at risk, maybe I should stop and think.
Right.
But no, that shit didn't stop shit. I mean, like, it really just drove me even further, bro. But that was, to answer your question, that was the first time in a while where I even considered, like, yo, should I really be doing this right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, alright, talked about that, but like, from me, you're a very confident person. But I need to know the time where, like, you wanted to pop your shit, man. Like, you've been doing this for a while. You put in the work. You gained a lot of success throughout the years of doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But, like, when did you feel like, yeah, I'm that bull? Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, let me know that moment.
That's a good question. I still ain't really felt that yet, bro. Cause
okay, you still chasing it.
Yeah, the work is never done. I guess, like, on a smaller level, I could feel like that bull because I've worked with who I've worked with.
Right.
But, bro, like, imagine if I felt like that bull now and I just stop here. Like, bro, there's so much shit to be done. Like, I can't feel like that boy yet.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, there's B's, there's M's to make, bro. Like, I'm saying,
right.
I can never feel like that boy until I really actually accomplish what needs to be done in this industry, bro.
Definitely. I feel that. All right, man. So you do a lot of things: engineer, make music, graphic design, whatever you name it.
Yeah.
But what do you have planned for the future? Like, what's going on with the future as far as music, as far as anything? Let us know. Like, what's going on?
The future is Miles Jah, bro. It's a rap. Like, y'all may as well all consider it a fucking rap, bro. I'm gonna take over everything. I'm gonna take over this whole world. Alright, but no. On some real shit, like, the future is Miles Jah in a bunch of different ways, bro. Y'all might not even know it, but y'all probably already fucked with some Miles Jah. I got a bunch of shit that I had to sign NDAs for, commercials, shit that I wrote that I can't even tell you about, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know how the business go. Yeah.
Regardless of how you want to put it, whether or not you know who Miles Jah is, I'm in your face, bro. You might not even know it. You might be watching a fucking commercial with some music in it. I wrote that bitch. You might be watching, the new X, Y, and Z music video, and I wrote that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really just the future. I mean, like, for me personally, my goals, bro, like I told you, I really want to help people as much as I can. And me and my dad were just talking about this. Even if it doesn't happen, the least I could do is help the people closest to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? The least I could do is help the people that I've come across paths with and whatnot. Like, but yeah, like, a family, my girl, my family, like, pertaining to my mom, my dad, my uncles and aunts and shit. That's really the future, bro. Like, let's build, let's be a conglomerate. I think the future,
wealth, huh?
Yeah, generational wealth. Building up the brothers and sisters around me as much as I possibly can, bro. You know, like, we ain't gotta all be out this motherfucker scholars, bro. But at the same token, we gotta take what's ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been more than deserved, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big goal for me. Raising kids who not just think like me, but think for themselves, bro. Don't think like this fucking world. Don't think like this society. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think like me or your mom.
Right. Have your own way of thinking.
Yeah. Unlearn all the bullshit that you got taught in school, because they not teaching you the real shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's really my future, bro. Like, family and helping society as much as I possibly can.
Okay. So it's a lot of kids that tune into the Concrete.
Yeah.
That's gonna watch this interview.
Yeah.
That, just like we said, probably listen to your music and not even know it, stuff like that. But if they want to do what you do and do it to the level that you're doing it, what would you tell them? Like,
so I would tell them, I was actually just at an event yesterday where I was talking to a young boy about this. Take the pressure off yourself. Like, you're doing great. Keep that up. Keep doing whatever you're doing, bro. It doesn't matter what the fucking position is or what the societal standpoint of what your dollar amount looks like or what your bachelor's degree and this and that looks like. Fuck that shit. You're doing great, bro. Like, all that structural bullshit is bullshit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be the first thing I would tell these young boys, bro, because at the same token, a lot of our people die early from stress.
Right.
Stress alone. I'm saying that shit be clogging the fuck out our arteries and shit, bro. Like, if somebody could have just taken the stress off of me when I was a young boy and just said, yo, pat me on the back, like, yo, you're doing good, bro.
right.
Just keep doing what you're doing, stop stressing. Like,
Yeah, sometimes we definitely need that.
everybody needs to hear that shit, bro. Like, you good. You good where you at. Stop overthinking whatever the fuck you thinking about. Just keep rocking how you rocking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would tell them. And as corny as it sounds, like, anything is possible. So why would you not shoot high? This is what I was just talking to my young boy about yesterday. Like, bro, like, when I was in high school when I was in college or whatever, I never ever in a million years thought that I would be engineering Tory Lanez and NBA Youngboy and all these boys, bro. I never would have thought in a million years, bro. But, like, the first day of college, the first assignment I had was tell us where you are in 5 years from now. So, boom. I just started making some shit up. Like, I didn't think any of this was possible. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be the top engineer in my city. I'm gonna engineer all the celebrities, and I'm gonna be the top engineer in my city.
Right.
Just making something up, just saying something for the project. You know what I'm saying, for homework's sake. And boom, here I am, bro. Yeah. Like, you really speak shit into existence, bro, and like aim high.
Right.
Like, I would say to these young bulls, what do you want to do in 5 years? Best case scenario. Best case scenario. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be chilling with Jay-Z. I want to be chilling with Drake. Whatever. It doesn't matter if it sounds crazy, bro. Say that shit. What do you want to see happen? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Is it just, I want an apartment and I want to be able to afford my rent? Or is it, I want to aim high, I want to be over in fucking Italy.
Right, shoot for the stars.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot for the stars, anything is possible. And you mean, like, always keep your integrity. That's one thing my pop told me too, is like, you can't be out here trying to copy everybody, bro. You can't be out here trying to be everybody else. That shit is never gonna work for you, bro.
Right.
Ever. Right. Keep your integrity. Keep what makes you you. Whatever makes people fuck with you for you, keep that shit up, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even for them, but just be you, bro. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and this is episode 36 of The Concrete. Here with my man Miles.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the main shark. Appreciate her. Appreciate her having us. Keep subscribing. Keep liking. Keep commenting. Love y'all.
Facts. Shout out Concrete, man. Thank y'all for having me. Shout out the main shark. All that.
Appreciate y'all.